Tom Fisher of bourbonblog.com. Breaking news here in Denver, Colorado, as we're at Stranahan's distillery. They make the Stranahan's Colorado whiskey, and they've teamed up with Breckenridge Brewery to create the brand new Stranahan's well-built E.S.B. We're about to go give it a try. Let's try it together.
3 years ago, I decided that there wasn't a great American E.S.B. that I thought really represented what was coming across the pond, the imports that were coming over. And I'm not sure that there is another official collaboration, commercially available product that was born of a relationship between a distillery and a brewery in North America.
Here with Pete Macca, General Manager at Stranahan's. When you first tried this, what you obviously were excited to see what it would taste like. What were your first thoughts when you?
Well, we went down to Breckenridge and we met with them down there, and just had a little a tasting session of it, and I was just pleasantly surprised. I really liked the drinkability of it. It's not a beer that is like a dessert beer. It's more of a I don't want to call it a session beer, but it's a beer that makes you want to have another sip.
And what did you think of this well-built beer?
I thought it was delicious. It was very, like you said, well built. Had a lot of very complex flavors. I picked up some vanilla, some caramel, a little biscuit, some. It was little smoky. You could tell that it had been aged in the Stranahan barrels. It came across quite well. So
I think the biggest thing about this beer is it's a really cool Colorado collaboration between two awesome Colorado brands.
I think that the flavoring, like they were saying, it has a very nice balance, and you notice that it's very smooth tasting with a little bit of fruit, some black currants.
We're here at Breckenridge Brewery, home of Colorado's best beer, right here in Denver. Let's go inside and check it out. What flavors of the Stranahan's make this beer so special with your beer? What flavors are so special about this beer?
Well, I like the barrels they use. I like the fact that they lightly char the barrels. They're not overly charred. And then their whiskey. Their whiskey is very drinkable, very sessionable. If there's such a thing as sessionable whiskey, they've nailed it. And those flavors work well with their beer because the beer the base beer is balanced well between the hops and malts.
Where can people find this both inside of Colorado and outside of Colorado?
Can't find it outside of Colorado. This first release will only be in Colorado, but throughout the state at major liquor stores.
And here is where the beer is resting, and you see there's not just a ton of them, very limited quantities are going out, so this is something very special. We had the first taste of it. You're gonna love to taste this. And here's the bottle before it gets the label, beautiful corked, encaging. It's waiting for that beautiful label, but I'm gonna show you what it looks like once it gets that label. It's Stranahan's and Breckenridge Brewery's well-built E.S.B. Here it is. Break into a box here. You may come to Colorado for a lot of reasons. Rafting, skiing. Here's one more good reason. This beer. This is Brandon. He's the guy that's been hand bottling all 1,200 of the well-built E.S.Bs. Yeah, let's do it. All right. Here's your bottle. All right, thank you. Like lined up.
All right, lock in place. There's your cork, sir.
All right. Aging. Then I twist it.
Yes, sir.
And success. Handcrafted from start to finish. The labels are all put on by volunteers. They've given me one. Let's hope I get it on right.
When I was way back in secondary, she tried to turn me into something, and I wasn't ready. She had a brother with a